So of course, that's going to be either Nastuki, Yuri, or I can go to Saori for help. I'm gonna be frank with you. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Nastuki. I think Yuri's full of shit. I hate that whole extra meaning nonsense that happened in English class all the time, so here's my payback finally. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Haha! Show you how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a real personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Saori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So, you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Phoenix. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing is, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Saori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Saori? I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciates it, Saori. I pat Saori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone, read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Phoenix. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around. From the lazy around we got a little too used to. Haha! So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all! There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book, or do some reading. Or, I believe she said writing. After all, that is what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. What about it? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Haha! Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Saori. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I couldn't spend all my day doing nothing. Or rather, all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Phoenix, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something about your friends too. Or rather, learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. And I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. and nod to myself with my newfound determination. Phoenix, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Saori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Saori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Saori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Nastuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, Phoenix, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Saori is still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds, Saori. I pat Saori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Saori as a internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. So I guess now I have to write another poem. Yep. Okay. I wonder if this distance here corresponds to how well I'm doing with each girl, because of the fact that, or maybe not, maybe they just jump around from time to time. I don't know. I definitely am leaning more towards Nastuki. But I do like puppies. I'll try and be a little more... Oh, fucking anime. Contamination, there you go. That'll appeal to her a little bit more. Kitty, swimsuit, flower, disoriented. Valentine, music. I'll go with music. Interesting. Sensation, flower, beauty, portrait. Meager, disaster, silly, suicide. Can you not? My god. Extraordinary, grief, inferno. I'm just trying to look at these real quickly and just pick the one that sticks out the most. Melancholy, childhood vigor, aura, philosophy, playground, games, fluffy, heaven sent, sure, blah, words, memories, jumpy, nightgown, parfait, hair, marshmallow, Doki Doki last time. After image. I always go with after image just because of the Dragon Ball Z move. Climax. Another day passes and it's almost time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Phoenix. Yo, Saori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being around, or rather, I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get used to. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you, take a look at your purse, Saori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Ahaha. Saori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Finally, turns it upside down and lets all its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Saori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I can lend you some. But there's one small thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. Yeah. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book, or rather, is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Phoenix to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Saori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oof. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen often, or rather, it doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Saori. I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Saori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if there weren't cupcakes. So I had to trick Nastuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Saori. Yeah. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Saori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Wow. Oh, I guess Natsuki threw something at her. What was that? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Saori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blam about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Saori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Saori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh God! Oh! Saori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared it with me. Hehe. Saori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Saori off of her. Saori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Saori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Saori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard anything either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. So I know this game isn't what it seems. Obviously, I don't know anything about the game. I haven't seen anyone play it. I haven't really seen anything online. I just know, obviously, it's not all cutesy-wootsy, and it allures to that in the beginning of the game, because as soon as you start it up, it tells you that it's not for the faint of heart, and for those that suffer with anxiety, depression, all that kind of stuff. So I wonder if this is the beginning of that. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica, choose the club over her boy. Well, Monica chose to climb over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically, I guess that's how you say that, glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ha, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play for us sometime, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also be looking forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Phoenix. Monica smiles sweetly. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Aha! Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. Well, in that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, did I miss anything? Or rather, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Saori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nastuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Saori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Nastuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Nastuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Perfect Girls out of my bag. Nastuki takes it in my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just want to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyways, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Nastuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ends when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile that little image actually jumped up. Oh, that's adorable. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're all pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste them on the top shelf? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. How huge is this goddamn closet? If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me! Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for her, or rather, would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller books to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah. The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the book triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'd be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so hang on. Nastuki forces her way past me, out of the closet. Let's see... The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Nastuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've relearned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh! Nastuki climbs up onto the chair and then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh boy. Man, this 12-year-old girl. No, she's probably what? 15, maybe? I don't know how old she actually is. Aha! There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Nastuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Nastuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Nastuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Good. I force myself to turn away. Nastuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Nastuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set. Easily the largest one on the shelf. Oof, heavy. Hey, Phoenix. I didn't think I can bend down, or rather, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one. But I'd have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. Why was I bending? Why was I... You can't just... whatever. You know what? Fine. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Yeah, exactly. Nastuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Nastuki looks like she's realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Nastuki, the box! What are you looking at? You were trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Nastuki, try not to move. Just give me the damn box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But... I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Ka! Scene stirs into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I've got you! Full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me into the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Mad close up. It's a little blurry, I guess. That's odd. Ooh. Slowly, Nastuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Nastuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Yeah, gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Nastuki then hoists herself off the floor. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Ow. And one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear! I know. Don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease across the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it on the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a bad day today. Natsuki stops again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Yes, every day is so hard. I just want to come to the convent. Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Fucking Captain Tsunade over here. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? I don't know. Natsuki lowers her head and sniffles another snob. Snob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. Isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the shelf, or the stool. Natsuki averts her glaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hand. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Or no, fuck it. Yep! Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Not really, but okay. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Telling ya. Yeah. I return to my shelf I return to my seat. My shelf. Yeah, I just sit on the shelf. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag.